Voltaire, Francois-Marie Arouet is a French philosopher-educator of the 18th century, poet, novelist, satirist, tragedian, historian and publicist. The exact origin of the pseudonym Voltaire is unknown. If you want to know who controls you, look at who you are not allowed to criticize. If there's life on other planets, then the Earth is the universe's insane asylum. Anyone who has the power to make you believe absurdities has the power to make you commit injustices. The more often a stupidity is repeated, the more it gets the appearance of wisdom. The right to free speech is more important than the content of the speech. It is difficult to free fools from the chains they revere. Doctors put drugs of which they know little into bodies of which they know less for diseases of which they know nothing at all. Many are destined to reason wrongly, others not to reason at all, and others to persecute those who do reason. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. Those who can be made to believe absurdities can be made to commit atrocities. It is dangerous to be right in matters where established men are wrong. Everything you say should be true, but not everything true should be said. The comfort of the rich depends upon an abundant supply of the poor. The mirror is a worthless invention. The only way to truly see yourself is in the reflection of someone else's eyes. Judge a man by his questions rather than his answers. In general, the art of government consists of taking as much money as possible from one class of citizens to give to another. The more a man knows, the less he talks. The more I read, the more I acquire, the more certain I am that I know nothing. The art of government is to make 2/3 of a nation pay all it possibly can pay for the benefit of the other third. Give me the patience for the small things of life, courage for the great trials of life. Help me to do my best each day and then go to sleep knowing God is awake. The only way to comprehend what mathematicians mean by infinity is to contemplate the extent of human stupidity. Beware of the words "eternal security," for they are the eternal cry of the oppressor. Prejudices are what fools use for reason. Don't think money does everything, or you are going to end up doing everything for money. Life is a shipwreck, but we must not forget to sing in the lifeboats. Is politics nothing other than the art of deliberately lying? Dare to think for yourself. We are all guilty of the good we did not do. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government? It is clear that the individual who persecutes a man, his brother, because he is not of the same opinion, is a monster. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. What is history? The lie that everyone agrees on. Common sense is not so common. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. The happiest of all lives is a busy solitude. It is not inequality which is the real misfortune, it is dependence. Think for yourselves and let others enjoy the privilege to do so, too. The art of medicine consists in amusing the patient while nature cures the disease. Opinion has caused more trouble on this little earth than plagues or earthquakes. I have never made but one prayer to God, a very short one. O Lord, make my enemies ridiculous. And God granted it. Tyrants have always some slight shade of virtue. They support the laws before destroying them. Paper money eventually returns to its intrinsic value, zero. You have no control over the hand that life deals you, but how you play that hand is entirely up to you. Writing is the painting of the voice. The true triumph of reason is that it enables us to get along with those who do not possess it. Doubt is uncomfortable, certainty is ridiculous. Every man is a creature of the age in which he lives, and few are able to raise themselves above the ideas of the time. When you arise in the morning, give thanks for the morning light, for your life and strength. Give thanks for your food and the joy of living. Tecumseh appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. No problem can withstand the assault of sustained thinking. As long as people believe in absurdities, they will continue to commit atrocities. A long dispute means both parties are wrong. No opinion is worth burning your neighbor for. Present opportunities are not to be neglected. They rarely visit us twice. The tyranny of the many would be when one body takes over the rights of others, and then exercises its power to change the laws in its favor. It is forbidden to kill. Therefore all murderers are punished unless they kill in large numbers and to the sound of trumpets. I cannot imagine how the clockwork of the universe can exist without a clockmaker. To succeed in the world, it is not enough to be stupid, you must also be well-mannered. God created sex, priests created marriage. The Bible, that is what fools have written, what imbeciles commend, what rogues teach, and young children are made to learn by heart. Once your faith persuades you to believe what your intelligence declares absurd, beware, lest you likewise sacrifice your reason in the conduct of your life. Being unable to make people more reasonable, I preferred to be happy away from them. God gave us the gift of life. It is up to us to give ourselves the gift of living well. If one does not reflect, one thinks oneself master of everything. But when one does reflect, one realizes that one is master of nothing. Work spares us from three evils: boredom, vice, and need. What is madness? To have erroneous perceptions and to reason correctly from them. The more you know, the less sure you are. The best government is a benevolent tyranny tempered by an occasional assassination. The biggest reward for a thing well done is to have done it. Clever tyrants are never punished.